Hello and welcome, my fellow modeling and tabletop gaming enthusiasts, and welcome to the Mediocre Modeler Show. I have been waiting for this for about 2 months now, ever since I first ordered it on the 4th of July, Independence Day here in the United States, and that, of course, is the newest VHS expansion for Don't Look Back from Blacksite Studios, Yankee Doodle Die. So, I mean, just the theme of it was too good to pass up. It's time to 4th of Jule die. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. So let's just head straight on into it, head on down to the bench, and see what we get in this expansion. Oh boy, I am excited for this. We have Yankee Doodle Die, the latest VHS expansion for Don't Look Back from Blacksite Studios. Time to 4th of Jule die. I've done a couple of these in the past. I've got a number of them still to do, just quick out-of-box reviews on. That's one of the things that I love about Blacksite Studios is, I mean, it's a VHS box, just like a VHS. It is absolutely incredible. Quick little backstory on this one. A little story about John Lawton, who's one of the background characters for Don't Look Back, the town of Northwoods. What you get a resin John Lawton figure, a John Lawton character card, which is kind of interesting, a new visage card for the Revenant, and the new plot for Declaration of Death. Yeah, so let's go ahead and, quick backstory on this. This was only available on like July 4th of this most recent year, so it's been a little over 2 months. They started shipping just last week, so it's been not quite, I think it actually shipped a week ago today. Because a week ago tomorrow, Friday the 13th, was when they launched 1698. Sort of a new expansion for, well beyond a VHS, sort of a new set of rules for a new time setting in Don't Look Back, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I was really looking forward to this too. So here we go. Let's see what we get in our VHS expansion. I just absolutely love these. So we get a number of things in here. I don't know if I have a Pack by Brittany card before, so that's awesome. Again, as a quality control thing, Blacksite Studios does their own little character cards for their staff. I have similar to, like what Warlord Games does, thanks Becky, but they just, take it a little bit more further, and you get the cards, and there is actually a Discord just for trading character cards. So that's pretty neat. So thank you, Brittany. All right, so first things first, let's take a look at the mini. So this is our resin John Lawton figure. And there's kind of an interesting thing about this particular figure. It is 3D printed, just in case you were wondering. I haven't actually taken it out of this little bag yet. So it comes in two parts. We've got the main body. Looks like it's kind of next to a headstone, which oddly enough, I started building a little cemetery terrain piece just the other day. Actually, that feels a little bit sticky there. We're going to need to cure that a little bit more, I think. Good thing I got that UV light. A few other little printing supports to clip off. Nothing major there. But you can see that right there. And then, of course, we've got his sword hand. That's pretty neat. So the interesting thing is, this is both you can use this as a model for a Revenant, a new killer visage, as well as you can actually play the character of John Lawton as a character in your plots. So, yeah, kind of curious as to how I'm gonna paint it up. I thought like the British Army uniform with the red coat would be kind of cool. So we'll kind of see how that comes about. So there is our John Lawton figure with the base. It's also on a 32 mil base, which is like killer size base. Normally killers are on 32s, and the heroes are on 25s. I think the supporting characters are on 25s as well. So it's kind of interesting that this one also comes on a 32. So we've got our Revenant killer visage or stat card, the different actions and everything, and then it's different attacks. Then we've got our John Lawton character card, so you can actually use him as a character. It's ancient and adult. Normally a lot of them are teens, and you can see his different stats. No luck. That's tough, John Lawton. As well as his skills and his item, his ethereal saber. This special rule that you can't reduce damage is pretty nice, because a lot of times killers will reduce damage I mean, basically they would take half the damage. If we take a look at the Revenant, I'm not sure if it has anything. Yeah, so right here, place on the table, reduce its wounds by 1, up to a minimum of 3. Okay, that's different, but some of them will reduce attacks. And then, of course, we've got the Declaration of Death plot card. So it gives us the history on it, how we're going to set up our table, points of interest, turns. This one's pretty interesting because you're basically trying to drive the killer to a certain spot by the end of the game. You have to set a token that randomly moves each turn, and the goal is to drive it off by the end of the game. So that's kind of cool. So there we go. That is the contents of Yankee Doodle Die from Blacksite Studios, a VHS expansion for Don't Look Back. So, yep, that's just so cool. Well, there we go, folks. That was pretty awesome, pretty neat. I'm looking forward to getting John Lawton painted up and getting to try this out. I've got a game hopefully scheduled in a couple of weeks with some fellow nerd dads to play some Don't Look Back and hopefully get into it a little more often because it's really a lot of fun, doesn't take a lot of setup, and the games can usually play pretty quickly. So I just need to get away from the paint bench and actually get to the gaming table and roll dice because smaller skirmish games, tabletop RPGs like this are actually a lot of fun just because they don't require nearly as much time investment as Heresy or Bolt Action or something. So for anyone who was curious, I do have a little UV pen I hit the top of John Lawton with, and that kind of helped cure things up. But at this point, I'm about ready to just glue him to the base and get him primed so I can get painting on him before too long. So, yeah. So there you go. There is Yankee Doodle Die from Blacksite Studios. So, yes, that being said, I've got a lot of stuff coming in the mail that we'll be doing reviews on. So we'll be back to doing product reviews here in a little bit. Yeah, so look for some more Don't Look Back. There should be some of that, as well as another game from Blacksite Studios that I'm very excited to do a review on, and then actually probably try and have the first game playthrough on the channel. So look for that in the coming weeks. So thank you very much, folks, for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate it. You can find my social media links in the description down below: Facebook, Instagram, as well as my Warlord affiliate page, which I will tell you again. You might remember when I think I did a review for when I did my Pond Skater review a couple of months ago. Just this past Sunday, so this is a Thursday when I'm recording this, just this past Sunday I placed an order with Warlord Games on the official Warlord website. Again, hit the threshold for free shipping, thinking, okay, it was a fluke last time, whatever. Sunday night, put the order in, and then it was Wednesday when I got a notification that the order had shipped. I noticed they had changed their shipping times in the email, saying that it was anywhere from 2 to 8 days to North America. I'm like, okay, cool. And then, of course, today I got an email that it was out for delivery. I roll my eyes at that, but I'm just like, again, this can't be a fluke, because this is the third time I've had this happen where it's practically shipped overnight, unless they're just not sending me the shipping email till a day or two after they've actually shipped it, but it's then showing up well within, I mean, practically even before the minimum number of days. So yeah, if you're on the fence about ordering something straight from Warlord Games, even if you don't hit that $80, if you're in the US and you don't hit that $80 free shipping threshold, it's $20 flat rate shipping. But if you're looking to buy a little bit more, you hit that $80 to get free shipping. It will probably be to you quicker than you realize. And I mean, I ordered, it was just shy of $100 worth of stuff, and all awesome stuff. We'll talk about some of that, later on. But again, it happened again. So I'm guessing this is probably I still don't want to expect that it's going to be the norm, but they're shipping a lot quicker than a lot of other companies do. The big other company in that town that Warlord is located in, that has a shipping facility in the United States, still can't get stuff to you that quickly. So yeah, I know this is about Blacksite Studios, but again, hit that Warlord Games affiliate link, helps out the channel. And you can also get yourself some pretty awesome stuff. So thank you very much, folks, for watching. And as always, may your paints be thin, your brushes be pointy, and your dice be hot.